Guys, there is no greater feeling in the world than getting a freaking bag of Super Nintendo games. And look, they threw in some Magic Erasers. Let's go. What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the retro world. Guys, today's video is a little bit all over the place, which is why I wanted to let you know what's going on. At the beginning, we're hitting up a few places. Y'all know we're looking for video games. After that, we're gonna jump into a few yard sales. And then after that, there's even something else. I'm not gonna ruin that part for y'all. But guys, let's get into it. All right, guys, what do we have at this pawn shop? We got NBA Jam, Madden, we got NES. Zelda, it's cool to see, and Monster Hunter Rise for 15. That's not bad. I got some Switch stuff, kind of whatever price. Oh, we got some loose Switch games. Nothing we're really after. Kind of curious how much they got on these Joy-Cons. I didn't see all this. Tons of DS games. SpongeBob's kind of cool. Mario Tennis. Prince of Persia. They got some decent stuff. Nothing too crazy, but still pretty cool just to see. I got a few more games over here. Overcooked on the PS5, 20 bucks. Ooh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, 30. Let's see, we got some loose games here. Nothing here we're really after, but oh, that's actually cool to see. Oh, it's sealed. 30 bucks. Seems like a decent price for this one sealed. Okay, never mind. This is kind of more or less what it goes for. A little bit less, actually. And we got PSVR. 250. So, all right, guys. Kind of cool dumpster at another pawn shop. Golden Nugget. Let's see what we got here. Fable 10. Ooh, wait a second. Yeah. I mean, pretty clean. See if there's anything else in here worth picking up. A lot of similar stuff we've seen before. Hey, we got some PS2 stuff. Pro Bass Challenge. Big pass. Alright, pass on that too. Popped into the local Goodwill. We came across this Mickey Mouse mug warmer. There's some selling for like 15, 20 bucks. They only want $5 for it, but it's not really something I feel like dealing with. But sometimes you can find cool stuff out here to flip. Alright, guys, and you know we gotta check out some VHS tapes. We've got this Speed Racer right here. That's kind of cool. I don't really ever see Speed Racer VHS tapes. And then we've got a classic. We've got Batman. We've got, what else we got here? We got some Star Wars, looks like more Batman. I don't know. Y'all drop some comments and let me know if you are collecting VHS tapes. Look at this Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's pretty cool. I don't think anything we're picking up. We already have a lot of this stuff that we would be picking up, but still really awesome just to look at. All right, guys, back in the game room. Let's look at what we picked up. First things first, we got this copy of NCAA Football 13. They had it priced at $3.99. Guys, currently this game is going for anywhere from like 15 to maybe 20 bucks. So we definitely picked this one up to flip and then cover the cost of this game. Now, we picked this game up at first and I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up. It's called Golden Nugget. It's for the N64. Little by little, I have mentioned a couple of times that I am trying to go for the full N64 set, and I actually did not have this game. So they had it priced at $6.99. I did ask if they could go any lower, and they did tell me that they could do $6. So not like a huge discount, but still better than nothing. I think this game is worth around $7, maybe like $10. But yeah, I'm just kind of excited to be adding a game to that list of N64 games that we do not have. So pretty awesome. All right, guys, we are back at the pawn shop, and we came across Special Ops, The Line. They only want $6 for it. It looks like it is complete, and this game should go for about 15 to 16 bucks. So I think we are gonna pick this one up. Kind of looking to see if there's anything else that we might have missed. I mean, there's definitely some good games, but it's stuff that we already have, or you know, some stuff that we might not be interested in. But yeah, I guess we're gonna be picking this one up. So let's go. Lots and lots of books for sale. Ooh, this is kind of cool. I don't know why, guys. I'm always drawn to the like older, like 7-Up bottles, the Coca-Cola bottles. They just look cool. Got the Goonies. Great movie, but it's not what we're looking for. What is this? Little Oreo tin. Ah, sorry, Santa. A stack of games. Just kidding. Lots of CDs and stuff. Yeah. Ooh, Good Charlotte. I remember that one. Nelly, that's pretty cool. Some toys, that looks like. Ah, it's not G. Thought it was G.I. Joe for a second. Kind of looks like it. Whoa. Sonic Tournament. That looks crazy. Some cars. You got any old like video game type of stuff, Lane?
The only thing I got is like this here. It's from an old NES, part of the Power Glove.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually cool. You don't have the actual Power Glove, do you?
That's all I got.
Dang.
I sold everything and somehow I kept that for some reason.
What is it? Just like a... Whoa. Is it just like the plug-in for it or something?
I guess so.
I've never even seen... I don't even know... Is this part of it? Weird.
I searched it on eBay and it was like $40 or something like that.
What are you asking for it?
$10.
10? Man, I wish you had the actual Power Glove. I might actually pass on this, but this is cool to see. It's just, you know, you don't see stuff like this too often.
Yeah, I never really used it, so I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
It looks like it's speakers or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I might look more into that. What do you got on all this stuff in here? Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I'll take that for... We got Furby in here. You don't have any other like Simpson stuff laying around, do you? No. Well, guys, I definitely got it. I asked if he would take $7 for this and this little Homer, and he said yes. So we got this guy and this weird Power Glove attachment at a very random yard sale for $7. Let's go. A stack of Goosebumps books at a yard sale, and we paid $5. Let's go. Pretty good. Lots of DVDs. Could be worth picking up. Kind of like PC stuff, it looks like. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm always looking for new games. Not really PC stuff though.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of cool to see. No old like action figures laying around, nothing like that, huh?
Sorry.
No, that's all good. Kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Guys, looking at some DVDs. I just asked the host of this yard sale if they had any games, and they said they had some stuff. They're going to their car to pull them out, so fingers crossed we find something cool. Found some games.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look through them. Thank you.
Would you do all for $10? All right.
Inquisition, Fallout 4. And did you have a price on this stuff, ma'am?
Maybe whatever you want to offer me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you take maybe $5? Okay, cool. All right, guys, $5 for a little stack of games. Not too bad. Let's keep going. So toys. Hey, how you doing? Pretty good. Got a lot of cool toys, but this is cool. Yeah. Yeah. Primal. I think I have that one. Call of Duty. That's a good one. And you said you got a couple controllers?
Yep.
Mind if I look at those real quick too? That's cool. What do you have in mind for the controllers versus like maybe everything?
Controllers will go 20 total. Everything I'll go 50 for everything.
50. Okay. I might do. You said you would do $20 for just the controllers, because
Yeah.
I'd probably do that. You don't. Do you know if they work for sure? Or is
They
it
work.
Okay. You don't have the charging cables for them, do you?
I have a charging cable.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely get the controllers off you. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the games though, but I appreciate you showing me them. I'm sure somebody will buy these.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think I have one of those somewhere.
Okay.
Bunch of CDs, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good. All right, guys, I didn't film everything, but I did buy this box of CDs. He wanted $15. I ended up giving him $20. There's actually a few really cool things in here. We're gonna go over when we get back. Let's go. All right, guys, real quick, kind of just wanted to go over this stuff that we picked up. Guys, we got this PS4 controller. I was told this stuff works. We will definitely find out at some point. I might actually keep this one, or I might keep this one. I feel like it's just always nice to have a couple of extra PS4 controllers. I definitely have one, and I think the one I have is camo, funny enough. So I have to check and see. I don't think it's this one. It might be the other camo. Either way, it's just, you know, it's cool to see stuff like this, especially at yard sales. This was because we asked if they had any games. He went inside. He pulled out a few PS4 games, but they were just kind of whatever. And then he said he wanted $20 for these. I felt like I probably could have negotiated a little bit, but he kind of seemed like he was going to be firm on his price. Although it's kind of my mistake. I could have been like, hey, will you do 15? And I feel like maybe he would have done it, but I still thought for $10 a piece for these, that was a really good deal. So sometimes I don't even bother, but usually it is nice to negotiate. And it did come with just one of the charging cables, so that's always good. Guys, let's go over these games real quick. We got some Xbox One stuff here. Nothing crazy, but we got these games for $5. We got Fallout 4. We've got Dragon Age Inquisition. We got Shadow of Mordor. We got Far Cry Primal. We got Star Wars Battlefront. And is this the same game? Do we have it twice, or was this just in a different thing? Shadow of War. So this is a different game altogether. I've never seen this game before. Once again, $5 for the games. I really don't think there's much value here. These just might be games we add to the collection. I don't think we have we might have Battlefront, actually. Come to think of it, I think I have this one, and I think I have this on PS4, so I don't know. We'll see. Worst case scenario, we just take these into the game store, and maybe we'll get a few bucks out of them. Don't really know, but guys, not too bad for a couple of yard sales. I wanted to go over these Goosebumps books that we picked up. We've got this one right here, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. We've got Go Eat Worms. We've got Stay Out of the Basement. We've got It Came From Beneath the Sink. Beware the Snowman. Welcome to Dead House. Say Cheese and Die Again. This one is actually one of the later books. books. Usually the later books, from what I've seen, have a little bit of value. This one is number 59. There's not a whole lot of value in this. I think maybe you could sell it for like $9 or so. I already have this one. I thought I was missing it and I got excited. Turns out we already have this one. Now these over here are pretty interesting. I've never seen this before. There's not a whole lot of value with this stuff, but still really sick to see. We got the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, and this is TV episode number 2. I didn't know they made TV episodes, like books based off of the TV episodes, so now this is just something new for me to collect. I don't know how many they made. I see number 3 right there coming soon, so I'm assuming there's at least 3 of these, but still pretty sick. We're definitely going to keep that. This is something else I haven't seen either. Look at that with that lenticular cover. This thing is freaking rad. The triple header Goosebumps, 3 Shocking Tales of Terror, and this is book 1. So something else now we are gonna start collecting little by little, I guess, is this little side series there. And then this one I thought was pretty interesting too. I've never seen this. I didn't know they did like these hardcover editions, but we have this Monster Edition 2. I saw a few of these sold on eBay for anywhere from 10 to 14 bucks. This is cool, but honestly I don't really need to have this, so I'm probably gonna sell this one off. We're probably gonna add these to the collection, and then these right here we might just bundle up and maybe sell off together, or honestly we might just sell all of those off together because we don't need doubles. Now, one thing to keep in mind, some of these might be in better condition than the ones that I have, so I might do like a condition upgrade. Like this one right here is pretty nice, so we might actually end up keeping this one. But guys, not too bad for $5 at a random yard sale. Just wanted to touch base with you guys on this giant CD lot I picked up. So there's a few things in here I'm actually planning on keeping. We got this right here, this Mortal Kombat original motion picture soundtrack. I just thought that was pretty cool. And then we have this Mortal Kombat Annihilation motion picture soundtrack, also kind of cool. Pretty much just gonna be like a shelf piece, but I just thought they were pretty awesome. And then we have this, so Mortal Kombat More Combat. Maybe this was just like another soundtrack. I don't know much about this. I don't think these things really have much value. Maybe if you were like to combine them and then sell them that way, but these I just kind of want to keep. And then we've got 2 MXPX CDs. I literally grew up listening to this band thanks to my brother, so shout outs to him. So we got Slowly Going the Way of the Buffalo, great album. And then we have the Ever Passing Moment. Definitely going to be holding on to these. We paid $20 for everything. I feel like I could probably bundle up everything and maybe hopefully get my money back, maybe make a little bit of profit. I don't know exactly, but there's definitely some other cool stuff in here. We got this Alice in Chains CD. This one I think was selling for about $10 on its own, so we might just sell that one separately. Got a couple of Motley Crue CDs. I was actually bumping this a week ago or so. This is actually pretty awesome. And then we got this one, Dr. Feelgood. And then as y'all can tell, there's just tons of other stuff in here. You got Rage Against the Machine, The Offspring, REM, Beastie Boys, License to Ill. That's a great one. So tons of awesome stuff here. Probably gonna do a bunch of bundles and hopefully just get rid of all of it, but we'll see. Minus the ones I'm keeping, of course, but just wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update. So I really wanted to show y'all that sometimes you're gonna go to a bunch of yard sales and you might find some cool stuff. You might find some stuff that you want to flip, but you might not hit the jackpot when it comes to like video games or like grails. It's not realistic. It's not always gonna happen. And rather than just cutting out the footage, I figured, hey, there's some cool stuff there. Let me show you guys. And also, I kind of wanted to show y'all that every now and then I do like to dabble into random stuff, like the box of CDs. Who knows if that's going to play out. There were a couple in there that I did find out later on that do have a little bit of value on their own, so I think we're going to at least be able to make our money back. In terms of making like a bunch of money to go video game hunting with that stuff, we'll see. I don't know how it's going to play out, but whenever it's something really cheap at a yard sale, I really love taking a gamble on stuff like that. But guys, let's get into this last segment. We come across a pretty amazing local deal. Let's get into it. Appreciate y'all meeting me out here.
No problem.
These all your old games, or?
No. I bought it for Dad.
Oh, okay.
To get a console.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, Magic Eraser will take off
yeah.
the back.
Yeah, for sure.
Magic Erasers is there.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And there's the 75. Let's go! Guys, we are on the floor of the game room, and oh my gosh, we got to take a look at everything in this bag. I think it's safe to say that out of everything that we come across the channel, Super Nintendo stuff is by far my favorite. But we're going to take a second. We're going to pull these games out, and then y'all know we got to look at these games. We got to take our time and just soak in this freaking retro glory. Also, shout outs to the seller. They hooked us up with some Magic Erasers. I don't know if y'all caught that during the video, but A lot of these have marker on them. Like, for example, there we go. So she's like, hey, you can take some isopropyl alcohol and some magic erasers. And yeah. Anyways, also keep in mind that magic erasers can kind of deteriorate your cartridges. So I have learned from some of y'all that this is actually not the best method, but I do like using the isopropyl alcohol for these with like a Q-tip. So guys, let's go ahead and jump on in. Guys, we have Pinocchio. We do not have this one in the collection, so we are definitely going to be adding it. I think the majority of these Super Nintendo games are actually going to the collection. So pretty much that's how we've been collecting Super Nintendo stuff and like NES stuff. If we don't have it, we pretty much just add it. Pinocchio, pretty awesome. Guys, we have Speedy Gonzalez, Los Gatos, Bandidos. It looks like a lot of these labels are a little bit torn, but that's okay. And I think, yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, a lot of them do have marker on the back. And you can kind of see, it looks like they did try to clean this with a magic eraser. And you can see where the top of this label was actually also removed because of that. So keep that in mind. I guess magic erasers are not the best for cartridge stuff. Next up, we've got Super Black Bass. Once again, another game I don't think we have in the collection. So shout outs to Sean, the homie. Definitely going to be adding this one as well. It needs to be cleaned up, of course, but that's fine. That's actually, it's kind of fun cleaning Super Nintendo stuff up. Next up, we have ESPN Sunday Night NFL. I've never even seen this one. I really doubt that means this one has a lot of value or anything like that, but still, it's just cool seeing stuff that you've never seen before. Whoo! One of the games that I was mostly excited to be picking up is Separation Anxiety. You got Spider-Man, you got freaking Venom, you've got, I think, Carnage, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know who this one is, but freaking so sick. So stoked to be adding this one to the collection. Next up, Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. We actually do have this one. I think our copy is probably a little bit nicer shape, so this one will definitely be selling off to hopefully recoup a little bit of the money that we spent. But guys, we did not spend much at all on these games. We got everything here for $75. I know this one right here, last time I checked, was worth like 20 or so. However, the label being torn up like that, probably not worth as much, but once again, it's okay. We're not really picking this stuff up just to flip. We are looking to keep the majority of the stuff you're seeing here. Next up, we've got Scooby-Doo Mystery. I can't remember if we have this one or not. I don't think we do. So I'm almost positive we get to add that one to the collection. And guys, we got Mega Man X. Oh, once again, it is very sad to see how many of these have ripped labels, but hey, we will take what we can get at this point. Next up, we've got Super Play Action Football. I feel like we have this one, so we'll probably sell that off. I don't think there's really any value with that one, but still. Next up, we have Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Almost positive we get to add that one to the collection. Next up, we have Batman Forever. Pretty sure we have this one too. I need to double check. And I always love when you see these like Super Nintendo dust protectors. I don't have many of these, so that's just always cool to come across. Next up, we've got Toy Story. Oh yeah. Shout outs to Sean. Next up, we have Goof Troop. I don't think we have this one. I need to check once again, but oh man. And last but not least, Animaniacs. I think we do have this one, so I think we're going to be selling that one off. Guys, once again, $75. Would you have picked this deal up? Would you have passed? Freaking awesome. And shout outs to Mr. Clean with the magic eraser. Let's freaking go. All right, everyone. That's all I got for y'all today. I appreciate all of you guys. The support here has been freaking crazy. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay in the loop for future videos. Also, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what your favorite thing was that you saw in today's video. And guys, until next time, once again, I appreciate all of y'all. Peace. Let's go.